Welcome to my show, Rose Readings. I'm Katie, and this is a reading about the Breakfast Club, the famous American radio and YouTube show. So there is some sort of drama going on there. I'm the fan of the show, so I saw that Jess Hilarious, one of the co-hosts on the show, went on live on her Instagram a few days ago, and she was kind of complaining and outraging about the fact that Lauren, who replaced her while she was on her maternity leave, kind of paved her way to be permanent on this show and kind of stole her segment on the show. So this created some sort of drama, and they went to discuss this drama on the Breakfast Club in front of everyone, open to the public. And I thought it was really cool for them to do so in front of everyone to discuss their problems. It was really interesting to see their dynamics, what's going on, and how Jess is feeling is really relatable, because when I went to my maternity leave, another girl replaced me, and I was constantly worried, although I was very much appreciated at my workplace, but I was constantly worried that she would stay, and then it will be very uncomfortable, that I was worried that if she was to stay, then it would create a very uncomfortable dynamic at my workplace once I was back there after my maternity leave. So fortunately, the budget department said that they didn't have enough budget for her to pay her salary, and she was let go, fortunately for myself. But it's very relatable. It's a very relatable topic to discuss. So let me start with the birth charts, okay? So Jess Hilarious, Aquarius Sun, Gemini Moon, Aquarius Mercury, and the most important thing, Capricorn Venus and Capricorn Mars. This is crucial in her birth chart because Capricorns are pretty much very possessive of their careers. They worked hard to climb this ladder of success, like Jess Hilarious did. Probably she worked really hard throughout her life to climb this ladder to get accepted at this really successful radio show. And now that she feels like her workplace is threatened and her spot on this radio show is threatened by another girl, then the Capricorn Mars comes out, and Capricorn Mars will not tolerate that someone comes and steals her spot, something that she worked really hard for. So this is a very Capricorn behavior, and I think how she behaved is very natural, relatable, especially when you have Venus in Capricorn and Mars in Capricorn. So career for Jess is very, very, very important for her, and also not only just career, but the feeling that you are appreciated at your workplace, that you have your own thing going on at your workplace, that there are structured roles, not something up in the air, something not clear. They do not like it. Capricorn people do not like it. They want structure. They want people to know what they do and to appreciate what they do. So yeah, this is how she reacted. Now DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God both have Taurus in their moons, and Charlemagne has Mars in Virgo. This is the reason that he felt really anxious. Virgo people are anxious people. They do not like, they kind of always aspire to be out for the service for the people. So this was the immediate reaction of Charlemagne the God, to kind of calm things down in the very annoying and nervous, anxious way, kind of sweep things under the rug. This is how reacted the Virgo type of behavior. And DJ Envy has Scorpio rising, and Scorpio people do not like to sweep things under the rug. He actually wanted to discuss this issue, deeply, to go deep and to realize the core of the issue and core of the problem that has been created. So yeah, his Scorpio rising helped him to go deeper and not to sweep things under the rug like Charlemagne the God did. So, but Charlemagne and Envy are able to get along with each other because both of them have Moon in Taurus. So Moon is understanding without words. So they have this special connection. Okay, so now let's move to the real thing here. About Lauren, I'm not sure. I was not able to find her birth chart. So I have no idea what her placements are. But let's see, let's start the reading and see what's going on. So let me see. So did Jess Hilarious talk previously with the staff and with the co-members of the team about the fact that she was concerned that her role was undermined on the show? Did she have an open discussion about this previously? So the birds card means different things. They mean also gossip. But if we look at this card, I can see that, I see that there is miscommunication, back to back, two different directions that they are looking at. And this bird is leaving the scene. So this is giving me the vibe that she didn't really get the warm shoulder from the team. She was not really heard by them. It's like she felt like they turned their backs on her, and that she finally flew away and she had to just, go to another direction, which was going live and discussing this issue in front of everyone, because, as I said, probably she tried to talk with them, but they didn't really treat her as they should have. They didn't really put effort in listening to what she had to say. So she had to fly away and to search for other options to solve this issue. So why the team didn't listen to her? Why the team didn't hear her out? I think Lily's is purity. So I'm not getting like they had bad intentions. Lily's is purity. Lily's is when you have pure intentions. So definitely I'm not getting like the team was undermining her and secretly wanted her to be ousted from the show. I'm not getting it. I'm getting like they had pure intentions. I think they hoped. We have 2 flowers, right? So I think the team was hoping that Lauren and Jess would get along and find the common language. So they were assuming something that was not actually happening. So, but they didn't really have bad intentions. They were hoping that it would work. So, does Jess regret that she picked Lauren to replace her while she was on her maternity leave? Does she regret? I think she doesn't regret. I think she's genuinely busy. She's genuinely busy, and I think she is, on one hand, she's happy that Lauren is here to share her burden and to help her out. She's not alone, so this is good. This is a good thing for her, on one hand. So, on one hand, she was happy that Lauren was able to share her burden, but I think she wanted the team, the decision makers on this team, to give Lauren her own thing, this coin. So I think she wanted things to be more structured, as I said before. Capricorn people want things to be clear, structured, defined. So I think she wanted her to have her own thing going on. But she was happy that she was able to help her out, because obviously Jess is, we see that she's very busy with her life and with her responsibilities. So let me see what actually they are thinking about each other. So let's see. How is Jess feeling about Lauren? Wow. Queen of Swords. So, first of all, she thinks that Lauren is very sharp, witty, and kind of like spearing, to spear someone, right? You have to be like sharp. How can I say? Like, she can be at times piercing with her words and with how she acts, with her behavior. So she's like a tough nut. This is how Jess is perceiving of her. And she also thinks that Jess thinks that Lauren is very confident in herself, and can be very sharp with her words. But how does she feel about her? Please describe Jess's feelings about Lauren. Yeah, the moon. I think Jess thinks that Lauren is someone whom she doesn't really know on a deeper level. And at this moment, she has a hard time to read her, if you know what I mean, like read her, to know what actually is going on in her mind, and to see her true intentions. So at this moment, she perceives of Lauren as someone confident, beautiful, sharp, and strategic. But also someone who she has a hard time to figure out at this moment what's going on in her mind and her true intention. So does Jess want at this moment Lauren to be fired? I think she doesn't want her to be fired, but she's like warning her. This is your warning. Like the live that she did, this was Lauren's warning. Like, you better watch yourself because I'm coming for you. This is how Jess is feeling about Lauren. She doesn't want her to be fired, but on the other hand, she put her to her place. It's like, I'm here. You are not going to undermine my place at my workplace that I earned through my hard work. And so this is how she feels. So what are Jess's hopes for Lauren? Strength. So I think her hopes for Lauren is to put her in her place, as I said before. It's like, you know your place, I will know mine. So this was, she kind of defined her stance on this issue with her. She's holding this sword, which is like, be aware of me because I will not tolerate mistreatment and I will not be undermined. This is how Jess is feeling towards Lauren. She doesn't have pure thoughts or intentions towards Lauren, but she wants her to understand that Jess will not allow to be undermined. Okay? She showed her strength. This was her way to show her strength to Lauren. Now, what is Jess hoping for to happen on the show, The Breakfast Club? So, Six of Swords is calming the situation, going to the calmer waters, things to calm down, to go to their old, pace, and things to calm down, right? This is what she's hoping for. So Jess wants things to calm down on the Breakfast Club, and she wants to get along. She wants everyone to know their place on the show and just to get along. This is what I'm getting, and to kind of to respect the boundaries of each other, the red lines that shouldn't be crossed. Okay, so let me see about Lauren. So how does Lauren feel about Jess Hilarious? Wow. So she learned her lesson. She learned that she cannot undermine Jess Hilarious. Capricorn, Mars people, you better not. You better not mistreat those people. They can kill you. I mean, metaphorically kill you, but they can destroy your career. So Lauren realized that Jess can destroy her career. Jess can kick her out from the show if she continues to undermine her. I'm not saying that she was undermining her, okay? But Jess made it clear for her, and she understands that Jess is the emperor, Capricorn vibe, and she cannot be messed with. You know, she has had a segment messed with the Jess, so she cannot be messed with. So this is what Lauren had to realize. So does Lauren like Jess Hilarious? No, she doesn't. She doesn't. Seven of Swords. It's like underhanded tactics. Yeah, it's like, the fact that Jess went live. This was like something that Lauren was not expecting for her to do, and she kind of thought that, and Lauren thinks that it was like an underhanded tactic to go live and to discuss these types of issues in front of her fans. So Lauren doesn't like her. She kind of changed her mind about her after this live, and she has a hard time to completely trust her. It's like she feels like Jess went behind her back instead of discussing this issue with her, and she doesn't like it. So at this moment she doesn't really like her, but it can change. So what are Lauren's hopes for Jess? What is she hoping to happen on the show in regards to Jess? Wow, 10 of coins. So wow, so she also has good intentions. Both of the girls do not have pure intentions towards each other. So Lauren also wants Jess to succeed. Okay, she wants abundance for the breakfast club. Okay, she wants everyone to succeed on the show, but she wants to be part of the show. She wants to be part of this show's success. So Does Jess want to continue being on this show, The Breakfast Club? Does she want to continue working on the show? Wow. Wow. So she doesn't like this competition with Lauren. And also she feels like she was not defended properly by her co-hosts, Charlemagne and DJ Envy and all the other staff members. She feels like she was not properly treated or defended as she should have. So she feels this tension at this moment. So I'm not getting like she is completely sure or confident that she will continue on this show, because she feels this competition, this tension, unwanted tension. She feels like attacked and not supported. So that is just considering to quit. Ace of Swords is a little bit of unpleasant news. Not always, but in this card, generally we have this crown on the sword, on the top of the sword. But here we do not have the crown. We have the sword and the hand holding it. So it can mean that she's considering to quit, but let me clarify. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. Fish is money. So I think she will go to the producers and she will demand more money. Maybe she will go to the producers and say that I want to get a raise, or I'm going to quit, or something like that. Let me clarify. Is Jess considering to quit the Breakfast Club? Please clarify these two cards, Page of Cups and Ace of Swords. The Magician. So the power is in her hands. She feels like the power is in her hands, which means probably nobody is firing her. She can do whatever she wants. The man figure on the show of Charlemagne and Envy gave her the power to decide whatever she wants, either quit or continue. So she feels like the power is in her hands, and maybe, as I said, she will request more salary. And she will demand more salary, or she will say, or I'm going to quit, or something like that. The power is in her hand. The choice whether to quit or not is in her hands. So does what will she just decide eventually? Ace of Coins. So I think she will get this raise eventually, and she will stay on the show. That's what I'm getting. But she will get a little bit of a raise, not too much. Like they will add a little bit of money to her salary, and which will make her feel better, and just she will stay. That's what I'm getting, okay? So what about Lauren? Will she continue with her new segment? Wow. So I think she feels attacked. She feels like her spot is also threatened at this moment. She is afraid that her segment will be cancelled or something like that. Let me see. So what will happen with Lauren on the Breakfast Club? I think Four of Swords is like a hiatus. Maybe she will go on a little hiatus. Okay. Maybe she will go on some vacation, a little bit of a hiatus to calm things down. So will Lauren continue working on the Breakfast Club in front of the camera? Will she become the fourth host on the show? Yeah. Eight of Coins is hard work. So she will definitely keep working on the Breakfast Club. But it's like I see someone working behind the scenes, right? It's like someone working in the kitchen, at the restaurant. You know, people who work at the restaurant, but the staff that works in the kitchen behind the scenes. This vibe, I'm getting that vibe. So maybe Lauren will continue working on the show, but she will be moved to behind the scenes. Maybe she will not continue being in front of the camera. Maybe she will be moved to produce the show behind the scenes. We will see. So how is DJ Envy feeling about Jess? So I think the Hierophant is commitment. So I think he loves Jess's commitment to the show. The fact that she wanted to discuss this issue indicates that she is serious about the show and about her commitment. This is how DJ Envy thinks about Jess. How DJ Envy thinks about Lauren. I think he's concerned that now Lauren feels outcasted. After what happened. So does DJ Envy want Jess to continue being on the show? Wow. The High Priestess is someone intuitive, someone smart, sophisticated. So I think, yeah, DJ Envy wants Jess to continue because he thinks that she brings her aura, her different aura to the show. Something like street smart aura, which is important because it's like urban type of show, right? Regular people are watching this show, everyday type of people. So she brings that vibe, and DJ Envy actually thinks that she is smart. Jess is smart, and Jess is underrated in, you know, in the sense that maybe people think that she has a hard time to read, but actually she's smart, and this is how DJ Envy perceives of her. Does DJ Envy want Lauren to continue being on this show? So I think he wants people to get along. Yeah. And Six of Cups is remembering the past, maybe the past co-host that they had, Angela, that left. He's remembering, maybe she left because of the same reasons, or I'm not sure, but it's like I think DJ Envy doesn't want things to occur as they occurred in the past with Angela, and he wants people to get along on the show. He wants respect, people, everybody to respect each other, to listen each other carefully, to hear each other out, to let each other speak. Okay. And we have 4 cups here. It's 6 of cups, but we see 4 cups standing, which means 4 hosts: Jess, the Charlemagne, the God, Envy, and Lauren. So he doesn't have a problem that 4 of them would continue. He wants people to get along. This is the most important thing for him. So does Charlemagne the God want Jess to continue working on the show? Wow, 2 of Cups. So Charlemagne the God really likes Jess, genuinely likes her, and he thinks that she brings kind of a sassy vibe to the show. She brings fire to the show, and he really likes her, and he doesn't want her to leave. So Charlemagne the God wants Jess to stay on the show. He genuinely likes her. Does the Charlemagne the God want Lauren to stay on the show? Oh, so he definitely perceives of her as someone sharp, as someone who can be hurtful with her words, someone overly confident at times. So please clarify, does Charlemagne the God want Lauren to continue working with them on screen? Yeah. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. I mean, at first I saw that, happy vibe and all that, but on the other hand, 3 of Cups, not 4 of Cups. So, I think Charlemagne the God feels more comfortable with Jess and Envy and him, 3 of them. It's like Charlemagne the God feels like Lauren brings another vibe. It's kind of an intimidating vibe with her. Unlikable vibe. I mean, people like her, obviously. But it's like, subjectively, Charlemagne the God feels like Lauren is a little bit intimidating, and without her, things were more harmonious. So 3 of Cups actually can mean that Charlemagne the God feels like Lauren doesn't really belong to the vibe. So does Charlemagne the God want Lauren gone from the show? Yeah. Charlemagne the God want her to be behind the scenes. See, these swords are covering her, are blocking her access to the on-screen show. So she's like she's being left behind the scenes, behind the camera. So the Charlemagne the God wants Lauren to work behind the camera, not as part of the show. He is okay with 3 of them, Jess, Envy, and him. He finds Lauren a little bit intimidating, not really vibing with them. So this is what I'm getting. So what will actually happen? So how does Lauren feel about about Charlemagne the God? Yeah. So I think Lauren feels like Charlemagne doesn't genuinely like her. And like, let me clarify. How does Lauren feel about Charlemagne the God? I have to go. Wow. Yeah. So 10 of Swords, traitor. Wow. Lauren feels like Charlemagne the God is the traitor. Like, she feels betrayed by Charlemagne the God. And she feels like Charlemagne the God wants her to be gone. How does Lauren feel about DJ Envy? I have to go. I have to pick up my kids. So about DJ Envy, she also changed her mind. She's not completely sure what DJ Envy thinks about her. So yeah, she had a hard time to trust the 3 of them at this moment. She feels especially betrayed by Charlemagne. So what will happen on the Breakfast Club eventually? Will Lauren stay or go? I think she will stay. She will stay. Eventually, they will both have their parts on the show. Jess will be the main host and she will be like a sidekick. So this is what I'm getting. They will kind of try to make it work. Okay. Women love will win. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I have to run. I'm sorry. Please subscribe and comment and like, and see you in my next one.